Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. The Source.
Midday with Joe.
Midsection with Joe is right now. That was the midsection right there you saw in the video.
My head's cut off.
Time for Midday with Joe today. I don't know if I told you this earlier.
My head's cut off.
It's National Miniature Day.
Don't know that.
And
That's my problem.
This is a fascinating thing that people do. I had no idea.
Oh, I mean like the little doll houses in miniature?
Exactly. The miniature
and the little Civil War figures and the train sets.
You're getting into it now. Yes, exactly that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
hey, before I do that, today is, let's see, Paddock Mall will celebrate Ocala's thriving food scene with Marion County's first annual Brunch, Bourbon, and Beer Fest.
Oh, when's that happening?
That's on Saturday.
This Saturday the 15th?
Correct, sir. From noon till 4 p.m. or until you're filled up. Guests will have the opportunity to enjoy a variety of brunch dishes.
Oh, it sounds good so far.
What is a brunch dish?
A brunch is like breakfast and lunch, a brunch.
Oh, so a sandwich mixed together with a taco?
You'll have to come and see.
They'll have brunch dishes from local hotspots in addition to bourbon and beer.
You got my attention.
And burp in your ear, too.
No.
Proceeds from the event will benefit Transitions Life Center, a local nonprofit that provides a safe, caring, and enriching community for intellectually disabled adults.
That's pretty good.
That's me.
I'm not even going there. It's too easy. Much too easy.
Let's see. Should I read this whole thing?
If it's there.
Oh, my gosh. It's so long.
It's
all right.
long? What else is it, Jimmy?
At Paddock Mall, we are committed to not only offering guests one-of-a-kind events, but also creating opportunities to give back to the community. That is a statement from Ashley Wheeler-Gerds, the general manager at the Paddock Mall. Is she out there? Hey, kids, how you doing?
All the kids in yellow. I can't read their shirt.
Look at you guys.
It's a Keystone on there? I can't read it.
It's a parade.
I can't read their shirt. What's the shirt say?
Cornerstone.
Cornerstone, thank you.
Yes, Cornerstone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had the stone part, right?
All right, ready. And
they made a visit to the
Brunch,
mall.
Bourbon, and Beer Fest will also feature live music, family-friendly games, and raffle prizes.
Raffle prizes.
This innovative event is yet another example of Paddock Mall's continued efforts to offer guests memorable experiences and programs that highlight community businesses and organizations in a meaningful way. Well, this portion of the Paddock Mall, the one that we call WOCA.
Oh, you mean our commissary area?
We've always been involved with community events.
Oh,
it's kind of our cup of tea.
I made a sheet. I said I'm going to put a sheet up to see all the communities that we helped and all the thing. A single.
Who put that together?
I did.
I thought Robin put that together.
She gave it to me, and I No. I expanded on it because I had to get all the logos for each one.
Oh, I saw that. That was well done.
And
yes,
that's 3 pages.
Yeah, well, it's
3 pages of single spaced, and I keep telling it, give me more, and I keep adding to it. It's like,
oh, that's not even.
No, that's not even close.
Not even close.
But it's like, so it's a taste.
We had the biggest public file of any radio station ever because it was so thick from all the public
stuff
work
that we do.
did.
You know. So.
All right, today's National Miniature Day, and I had no idea. So this is anything miniature, and there is one in right up your alley. Disney's Fantasia Gardens Miniature Golf Course. Have you ever been there? Little tiny thing.
Little ball. Little thing. That's fun.
So have you ever gone to any of these things?
What, miniature golf? I love miniature golf. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but this is
if you have miniature golf,
Disney's
and
Fantasia.
you want to invite me as a celebrity and see who could beat me at miniature golf, and if I get back in shape, it's not going to happen.
Did I hear you say as a celebrity?
As a celebrity. That way I get in for free.
All right, so
I'll try it. Why not?
So have you ever gone to a miniature village? Apparently, they're a very popular thing.
Miniature villages years ago. In Waterbury, Connecticut, on the side of a mountain, and I think it's still there. It was there, from the 40s. Bethlehem.
Bethlehem.
And they had a whole thing. You could, if I'm not mistaken, you could drive around The small mountain. It's in Waterbury, Connecticut. You could look it up. It was built beautiful. Then it was down in the dumps. Then they rebuilt it back. Of course, I haven't been there in years and years and years. But yeah, it was all in miniature. Bethlehem. It was something else to see.
Somebody who remembers Silver Springs better than I do, I want to ask you this. Do you remember something? I have a vague memory like I was a kid when I saw it. Stations of Christ or something.
Statues of the Cross?
I don't know if it was, maybe it was of the Cross. It was in Silver Springs. And there were all these different stations you would go to, and you would look into these little houses, and in the houses were miniaturized scenes from the Bible.
Oh, no, I didn't see that one.
Which was really cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, well, that was you and I would have been kids.
Oh.
Because I came down as a kid. And
yeah, no, I haven't seen that, but I like this. Things like that are unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the things that is up in New York right now, I believe, is Gulliver's Gate. Have you ever seen Gulliver's Gate?
No, he walks funny.
Gulliver's Gate. It is a little miniature thing where you can look at like a miniature Brooklyn Bridge and a miniature Eiffel Tower.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they got working roads.
That's called miniature golf. You go see how to miniature golf, right?
No, I'll get it on the computer. You talk to your phone call guy.
Oh, there's a phone call?
Somebody's on the phone.
You're live on the air on WOCA. Yes. Thanks for calling.
Well, I'm as old as dirt, so naturally I remember old Silver Springs.
Ah.
That's Paul Cunningham's Prince of Peace Memorial. That's what that was called.
Prince of Peace
Paul
Memorial.
Cunningham, and they were carved, realistic biblical scenes in 7 different chapels. It was really wonderful.
Oh, but all in miniature.
All in miniature.
Wow.
But very true to life, real, like real leaves on the trees and beautiful carvings. Outstanding, really.
Oh, my goodness.
I see, and I remember it from being a kid, and it was really cool to see, too.
Wow.
It was a Prince of Peace Memorial. At the same time, they had Carriage Cavalcade, and they had the Deer Park and Ross Allen, the whole works.
So somebody must have all those carvings,
or at least pictures of them.
I'm almost thinking it moved to North Carolina, but I don't want to be quoted on that because I'm not positive. They did move it somewhere.
There's your Google moment.
Yeah,
that is a Google moment. You got that right. Okay, just want to throw that little bit of information your way.
And
thank you so much.
Thank you for catching yesterday's mistake too, because
he did make that mistake.
That was funny.
that was just funny.
Hey, it just shows we're human, right?
Just pops out you. Okay, all right.
Thank you.
You guys have a great day.
Thank you, Catherine. Okay. Yeah, she caught my mistake. For those who don't know,
yes.
There was an execution in the news that was about to happen. I guess in sometime in the future, August, right? I said. And I said he was going to be executed at Florida State University.
No, that's not in the curriculum. No.
Okay, so now this is
Gulliver's Gate.
So this is a visual thing for George. I just want to show him
that. It is
this thing.
It is like
it's like a whole city.
It's a whole city, but
it's out of miniatures.
It's like 1/8, 1/16, 1/1000th of a 16th.
I don't know. But
looks like Manhattan and all that in there, but yes.
Isn't that incredible how they did that?
And there's little trucks that drive around. Actually, so it's basically like a train set, only it's a city.
And it's actually moving. The things are moving.
Yeah, I said the little truck went by and everything. So where is that though? It doesn't say.
That's in Times Square.
Oh, that's in Times Square. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. But I've seen that where they have, I don't know where it is, but they have a jet port and everything, and the planes take off. And they take off, and you see them, and they land. And all
Niagara Falls.
Yeah, so and they land and everything. So
I think this has that too, Joe.
Where the jet,
the plane. I think so.
I don't know where it is.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I think you and I saw it in the same place. I think that was something Robin posted, didn't she, on Facebook?
Again, my memory does not serve me well. My hard drive is. I never see the Coliseum turn around in circles, but anyway, the Roman Coliseum was turning in circles. That doesn't work. That doesn't work for me. No.
All right.
That's called theater in the round.
So, do you have a model train set? Do you have one?
No.
Do you want one?
No. I have no place to put it.
Do you have a fish tank?
I had a racetrack.
Yeah. Do you have a fish tank?
Do I have a fish tank?
Yeah.
I had one. Everything past tense.
Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Yes. Okay.
All right. So Beaconscott Model Village and Railroad in the United Kingdom is one of the top miniature villages.
Okay. I wouldn't go all the way out there to see that, but okay.
Cockington Green Gardens in Australia, another one.
I say no.
It's an outdoor one.
No, that's okay.
The Madura Dam in the Netherlands.
The Madura Dam. Well, they have Disney. Disney has an extensive one in Disney.
Now, where's that one?
Oh, I know you're going to say that. I want to say No. Yeah, Epcot. Epcot.
Where in Epcot?
It's between where all the.
Oh, I can tell you one in Disney.
It's between all the countries. It's in between the countries. It's on. You're walking.
Oh, really?
And it's on the left. Well, depending which way you're
All
walking.
right, I'm going to tell you one that as soon as I tell it to you, you're going to say, "Oh my gosh, yes, you're right."
Okay.
Peter Pan.
I haven't been in there.
You've never been in Peter Pan's flight?
No.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Is it gone? Is it not there anymore?
I don't know. I just never been in.
Well, you used to be able. I don't know. If
I don't like waiting in lines. I'm sorry. I guess it was a long
maybe they
line.
don't have that, but you used to look down at wherever city they were flying from.
Oh, well, you can see that when you go through Space Mountain, the end of Space Mountain. When you can walk out, it was the Tomorrowland and all that, whatever.
And it was a miniature.
All the miniatures. Sure. Yeah.
The Forbidden Gardens.
Well, you want to see a miniature?
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge is in miniature in Disney World.
Oh, really?
Where they're going to build it, but they have it all in miniature there. Yeah, ahead of time. And that's in Hollywood, Disney Hollywood. Yeah.
And then the exact opposite is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Everything's gigantic.
Well, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. The audience is. Did you go to that? That's years ago.
Yeah.
It was an exhibit where you sit.
But that
in
was
the audience.
Universal, right?
No, that was.
That was Disney?
That was Disney.
Yeah.
But you sit in the audience, and you're sitting there, and the man looks and says, "Don't mess with the audience." And you feel the shake of the whatever I want to call it.
Are you
of the
talking
seats.
about? You're talking about the theater.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and you sit there. Honey, I Shrunk the audience.
Oh, wait
really.
a minute. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you look up at the screen, and he's holding you. I mean, you can see yourself, and you look up and you see yourself. You look down, and you see yourself. How they did that was cool. And then I went back to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, or the audience, whatever.
But what was the thing they had in Universal where you were the size of an ant or something, and you were in the grass? And
That was still Disney, I think. I think so.
And the grass was really big.
Really big. They did that also in Wild Adventures.
That thing you went to.
Valdosta, Georgia.
Yeah,
and that's gone now. They changed that. That's been changed.
So that's
out, the
gigantic.
dinosaurs.
So we need a word for that. Like
What?
miniatures is
Yeah.
what we call the small stuff. What do you call the big stuff?
Perspective?
No, I need a better word. Obviously, they don't have a word. We need a word for that.
What? Colossal?
For big stuff.
It's colossal.
Okay. I'm going to go to the colossal exhibit.
Of grass. The colossal exhibit of grass. That's it. You see it. How are you doing? I've seen a big blade of grass. What color was it? Green, you silly goose.
So did you ever help somebody make a miniature, like, dollhouse?
No, I did.
You have daughters.
I did better than that.
What'd you do?
When I was in college, we had a course that I was taking of television and film and everything. And the first thing to do, we had to do a screenplay. So we had to write it.
Right.
Then we had to illustrate it. Then we had to make a miniature of the scene.
Oh, wow.
And somewhere in my archives, I've got a picture of it. And I got an A+++ on that baby. It took me 40 hours to make it.
So you did a miniature of the stage set?
What I did, part of the story, which was, let's see, the motel, the barn, the road to it, the background, but all in miniature, all in detail.
So
it took
when
me 40 hours to make it.
That's pretty cool. So whenever there's something, I've never seen one in person, I don't think, but whenever somebody has a vision for a building, or like Disney, Walt Disney himself, when he had a vision for Epcot.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Didn't he have a miniature
Oh,
one?
yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean was all laid out, and they had these little rings. And these little rings, he said, you look down through the little rings, and that's the perspective of what you would be
What he
in
wanted.
the boat. Yeah.
What he wanted to show, yeah.
So,
Well, that is kind of cool. So we got to go to some of these miniatures. So here's one called Forbidden Gardens. It's in the United States, in Katy, Texas.
Forbidden Gardens. I haven't heard of that one.
25 miles outside of Houston, built in 1997 by a Hong Kong native living in the U.S.
Uh-huh.
There we go. It looks like China, but it's miniature.
Look at that. Dan just sent me a text, and the picture I was the thing I just spoke about.
You got it?
With before Galaxy's Edge, and this,
okay.
This is a picture of if I get it to switch around.
Yeah, put it on the camera.
I was hoping to, but it's being
Funny.
Yeah, it's being stubborn. Come on, yeah.
So Dan went to Galaxy's Edge?
A miniature of it.
Okay. Where'd he go? Where did he see it?
I'm presuming Disney, because we were there, so I presume it was at Disney. But it's for some reason it's not coming. It's not giving me my full screen like I want it to. It's frustrating me. It's supposed to give me full screen, and it's not giving me full screen. So I'm gonna.
Can you put it on that thing?
I'm gonna see if I can get it full screen and see if I can do it here. Let's
I'm just
see.
curious to see it.
And I got a damn reflection.
Well, just turn it. Just turn. No. There you go.
Now let's see if it'll focus.
So that's a miniature, huh?
Yeah.
How big is that building right there?
How big is that building right there? How big is the sky?
You have a hard time holding that thing. I would say pull the camera back.
Oh, Dan's texting me somewhere, so he'll probably give me the answer. Oh boy! And now for the earthquake on WOCA.
You look like those guys at Liberty Bellows.
Liberty Bellows? What the hell's a Liberty Bellow?
I told you, that's the people with the accordions.
Oh, okay. All
right,
So
kids.
he texted me something else. I don't know what he texted me.
Well, you got 30 seconds to show it.
It's 3 foot. There it is. There's your answer.
Really?
3 foot. There you go.
I saw a dog once with 3 feet.
Oh, that poor thing. How many sex you? Oh, I can see it. It's
How many
okay.
sex do I have? What?
That's your problem. That was the other interview that we had earlier. Yeah, and that way your prostate won't hurt so much. Hey, thank you for listening. This is WOCA Ocala broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall.
Midday with Joe.